YouTube, y'all becoming rappers who destroyed their careers. Look, I could already name like off the top of my head, Tory Lane, 6ix9ine, what Glock 9, who else? Who else? Low key Kodak, just a little bit. Like for some reason, this nigga always find a way to get out of jail. Like nigga, this nigga must have hella get out of jail free cards. I don't know how that nigga does it every time. What's that nigga name? The little young nigga. He why I said nigga like that? That shit sound beyond racist. What's that name, bro? Like TK, and maybe Young Thug, who knows? But let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome new people, new subscribers. Also, let me know, leave your predictions down below who y'all think who's gonna be named in this video. Let's get to it.
That is a sick place. This is a place where people don't give a about you. They do what they do. They antagonize and they do what they do.
From fire beats to the most hard-hitting lyrics, rappers have to deal with a lot to build up their careers. But what happens when these artists end up making the wrong move and destroy their fame on the internet overnight? This is the story of these rappers who ruined their careers and faded out of rap history. Chance the Rapper. Perhaps one of the examples of the greatest poetic irony is the case of Chance the Rapper. At the height of his career, he boldly declared that he met Kanye West and so could never fail, only to humble himself down the road. But he was a certified legend in the business.
Why do y'all say that dumbass shit? Like y'all niggas, like why do y'all say that? I met Jay-Z, I could never fail. I met Taylor Swift, I could never fail. I met Beyonce, I could never. Like why? What does that mean? Why do you think because you met somebody? Like what? Nigga, did he drop, like, when somebody says that, I'm thinking they dropped the most universal game of all time, like, life-changing game. Because what do you mean you met Kanye with? Like, what did Kanye tell you to change your life so drastically that you can never fall off the face of the, like, first of the earth? Like, what?
So why has his name faded out of rap history? For that, we'll rewind to 2013 to the time when Chance's mixtape, Acid Rap, was being hailed as a hip-hop gem, blending raspy vocals with soulful vibes and an almost infectious level of positivity. Tracks like Cocoa Butter Kisses and Favorite Song cemented his place in the rap pantheon. But rather than capitalizing on his rising success, Chance took his time, spending 3 years crafting straight heat for his next mixtape. The entire city of Chicago rallied behind him, while heavyweights like Kanye West lent their support, notably featuring Chance on Ultralight Beam from the 2016 album The Life of Pablo. Coloring Book, Chance's 2016 mixtape, seemed to cement his status as a hip-hop heavyweight. With his unique rhythm, soulful lyrics, and insane beats, tracks like No Problem and All We Got set him apart from the rest. The Grammy for Best New Artist seemed well-deserved, and fans even began suggesting that he could rival Drake. But as always, the downfall was inevitable. It began...
Y'all niggas, I'm sorry to be pausing, but y'all niggas throw that shit on everybody so quick. Nigga, y'all threw that shit on Lil Baby, YB, like, bro, y'all, like, nigga... Can y'all give these niggas some time? God, like what the? Can y'all chill? Like why everybody be like, maybe this is the next Drake? Hey, that little nigga, Lil Baby, he just dropped that freestyle. Shout out, that's me. I want to be on TV. I want to be on Drake. But like y'all be like, y'all ain't gonna lie, y'all be bouncing on it. Hey, and shout out to him. I ain't saying like Lil Baby and YB ain't tough, but like nigga, let them be their own person. Like y'all always be trying to compare shit, bro. Like niggas can't be themselves.
And with Groceries, a TikTok-centric track riding the wave of the Whoa dance craze. While the song gained traction, it also had a ton of haters on Twitter, and Chance's responses to these criticisms stained his reputation. Instead of replying with grace or even just ignoring the hate, he took time out to retort to each and every fan and hurled insults at them. This sharp departure from his previous wholesome image left most fans reeling. The once positive Chance seemed to have morphed into something unrecognizable, a stark contrast to the artist most people had come to love. Fast forward to July 26, 2019, and Chance the Rapper unleashes his debut album, The Big Day, a nod to his wedding that happened alongside the release of the album. With over 20 mentions of his wife and family, the album became a breeding ground for memes. His intentions were heartfelt, but the reception fell flat. Fans remembered the way he had treated them, and no one showed up to support the artist. Even Anthony Fantano gave the album a scathing review of a strong 0. It was doomed from the start. Fans joined as well, unleashing a barrage of criticism on Twitter. Chance's response? A swift block to anyone daring to poke fun at his music. In the middle of all the backlash over the album, Chance posted to Twitter and began victimizing himself. He said that he was getting the feeling that his fans wanted him to end his life. But it wasn't just the tweets that stirred controversy, it was...
Nigga. And that's why social media is a drug. That's why...
the abrupt cancellation of his 32-city arena tour. The artist said that due to the backlash, he wanted to take a break and prioritize family time. This is understandable since no one would want to release new music in the middle of all that drama. But the truth, as revealed by his ex-manager Pat Corcoran, tells a different story. Ticket sales plummeted to historically low levels, and that was the real reason that the rapper had canceled his tour. And to make matters worse, he fired his manager, placing the blame squarely on him for the horrible reception of the Big Day album and its subsequent tour.
When I'm discouraged or feel like, you know, the weight is too much, I remind myself that, like, I have an amazing team.
But the rapper seemed to forget this fact, because in November 2020, the courtroom became a battleground as Corcoran, the ousted manager, launched a lawsuit against Chance. He said that the rapper had breached the contract he made him sign, and the courts agreed. Corcoran left after claiming a hefty sum of over $5.5 million to $2.5 million for expenses incurred in supporting Chance's career, and an additional $3 million for unpaid commissions. But it's not just about money. The lawsuit peeled back the layers and revealed that there was a rushed creative process behind the album that had been made worse by unproductive studio sessions, procrastination, and lackluster efforts. So Chance actually began work on the album only 5 months before its release. It's no wonder the project suffered from the kind of lyrics and beats that it had, now that the rapper has taken an extended break from his career.
Nigga, what the hell you expected, my nigga? Like, I don't get y'all. Nigga, like, if somebody told me, Brandon, by May, you gotta have an art piece so like amazing, like drop dead gorgeous. Like, you think I'm finna wait till like the day of, or like even a couple weeks before, or a month before? Nigga, I'm gonna start right now when they tell me. I'm gonna be coming up with ideas. I'm gonna be trying new strokes, pause. I'm gonna be trying different shit, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
He secretly be cooking up another album that could revive his career? Only time will tell. Kevin Gates. In the realm of Southern rap, Kevin Gates stands as a pioneering figure whose influence resonates deeply with artists like YNW Melly, Rod Wave, and NBA Youngboy. Similar to Drake, Gates carved his niche by seamlessly blending rap and melodic vocals while infusing his music with raw street narratives. Hailing from the South, Gates' authenticity struck a chord with audiences, who admired his candid and vulnerable approach to storytelling. Gates steadily cultivated a dedicated fan base through acclaimed mixtapes like By Any Means and Stranger Than Fiction. However, it was his inclusion in...
Real life, bro, I don't think Kevin Gates is known for his music no more. I think this nigga known for just being, like, a freak. On some crazy shit, bro. Like, every time I hear about this nigga Kevin Gates, it's never about, you heard the new Kevin Gates song? Like he, ain't a lot of, like, you, like, I don't listen to all his, like, songs on his new album, but, like, this song, like, hearing that nigga be...
XXL's freshman class, and the release of his multi-platinum single, I Don't Get Tired, that catapulted him to wider recognition beyond the Southern circuit. The pinnacle of Gates' success arrived with the infectious anthem Two Phones and his platinum-selling album Isla, notable for its lack of features. Yet, his ascent was abruptly halted when a legal altercation during a performance resulted in a 180-day jail sentence. This sentence ballooned to a 30-month prison term due to an unresolved gun charge from 2013. Gates' incarceration proved to be a massive setback for his career, halting the momentum that he had worked so hard to reach.
I just make music.
Just
I have to make music. It's therapeutic to me.
Yeah.
You know, I suffer from severe cases of depression.
Yeah.
So that's my only way to vent. That's my only way to release. Is through making music.
After he got out of jail and suffered from anxiety and depression, he found himself in a world of rap that was very different from the one he left behind. Despite subsequent album releases, Gates has yet to replicate the commercial success of his earlier hits, but still, his unwavering resilience and steadfast fan base position him as a potential contender to reclaim his status in the rap hierarchy. While the shadow of his prison stint looms large, Gates' undeniable talent and craziness make him one of the most underappreciated figures in contemporary rap. OG Mako. Social media has taken over our lives, and people constantly feel the need to comment on every little thing going on. Well, this rapper took things a bit too far. OG Mako has become synonymous with the idea of a Twitter meltdown as he found himself deep in controversy. His social media antics have left a cult following of memes because back in 2014, OG Mako rode a wave of momentum fueled by the viral success of his track, You Guessed It, on Vine. With its wild ad-libs and gritty trap beats, the song was very unconventional, carving out a niche for the artist in the rap world. He quickly branded himself more than just a rapper and called himself a rock star. OG Mako embraced a darker, more rebellious aesthetic that set him apart from his peers. You Guessed It cracked the Billboard Hot 100, propelling OG Mako into the spotlight and inspiring a generation of up-and-coming artists. One such artist, Keith A, even drew inspiration from the artist for his track It G-Mon, sparking comparisons and further cementing OG Mako's influence. However, it wasn't long before his Twitter feed became a battleground, his fiery posts alienating fans and fellow musicians alike. He started off by posting an insane thread in which he rambled on about how Korean artists were mimicking his style and even targeted Beyonce for alleged plagiarism in her 7-Eleven music video. He slowly began cultivating a reputation as a bitter and egotistical figure, but it didn't stop there. OG Mako began taking aim at collaborators and label mates, including Migos, sparking heated exchanges, and public spats. Claiming credit for popularizing the dab dance, Mako found himself in the middle of a dispute with Migos, who challenged him to back up his boasts with tangible success. But despite his claims of influence, OG Mako's career failed to match the commercial heights of his rivals, leading rap fans to question the validity of his boasts. While Migos won gold and platinum records over and over, OG Mako struggled to do the same and eventually faded into the background. But that wasn't going to stop him from taking aim at fellow artists Lil Uzi Vert and Future as well. When XXL hailed Uzi as rap's newest rock star, Mako couldn't help but fire back, saying that true stardom requires guidance and experience.
All of the artists that came afterwards, like, it's not a single.
Nigga, what happened to you, dog? Nigga, what happened to you, bro? I could just tell, bro, you going through it. Twin, why did you hop on this interview? Bro, you should have waited till, like, life got better, my nigga. Shit. But you got hit by a train. Then once you got hit by the train, you rolled over and got hit by a truck. Nigga, damn, like, oh my God. I don't know if it's the hair or what, you just look dirty. And I'm not even trying to diss you. I really feel bad for you, twin. Like you shouldn't be out here looking like this. Like, my nigga got the buffs on, so I know your eyes yellow as shit too. I don't know, like, bro, I'm trying to give you some words of encouragement. Just lock in. Just lock in.
One of them that wasn't a huge fan and give him hell.
He implies that most rappers like Uzi were only famous because he taught him the ropes. Mako backed his claim with a snapshot of Uzi on stage at one of his own shows. DJ Academic stepped in and implied that Uzi's success had absolutely nothing to do with Mako, sparking a barrage of tweets from the artist defending his influence and accusing Uzi of stealing his style. Not stopping there, Mako criticized Future.
The machine is going to try to turn us against each other just to keep the machine running. And what you did was a rookie mistake. You let them fool you into saying something that's not exactly what you tried to do.
I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. Any nigga, like, beard that's like this on my mama, I can't trust you. I can't trust you. Like off the rip, I already know you lying. Like, if your beard like this, you can tell me anything. I don't trust you. Like, you can tell me my birthday, and I still won't trust you. I might have to go check myself. I'm like, it's my birthday that day. I'm like, Ma. This nigga said my birthday this. On me, I'm checking in, because there's no way. This nigga, like, he gotta be lying.
Criticized Future.
The machine is going to try to turn us against each other just to keep the machine running.
Yeah.
And what you did was a rookie mistake.
Type thing.
You let them fool you into saying something that's not exactly what you tried to carry across.
Indeed.
At the same time,
he said he admired the artist, but hated how he glamorized the use of use in his music. He argued that this trend fosters a culture of aimlessness and irresponsibility among fans. His point is very valid, but some fans accuse Mako of hypocrisy, pointing out similarities between his own lyrics and the themes he criticized. His response earned him even more criticism, as he said he did it all deliberately, crafting simplistic, bass-heavy tracks to gain traction in the industry. He said that his success was no accident, and that he had strategically manipulated millions of listeners as proof of his authority to critique all the coming trends in rap. Despite his reputation for conscious and lyrically substantial music, Mako's discography includes a mix of genres, with some tracks being way too mediocre. Tracks like Jason, Fred Sill, and Wario showcase his depth, while others have no real content for audiences to resonate with. But it's undeniable that he possesses a knack for innovation. But the only problem was that his focus on self-promotion overshadowed his ability to cultivate a lasting legacy in the industry. So the question is, if Mako truly possessed genius-level talent, why couldn't he ever replicate his initial success? Despite maintaining a steady stream of releases on platforms like SoundCloud, none matched the originality or appeal of his breakout hit. His downfall was not merely a matter of artistic stagnation, but also stemmed from his tendency to alienate peers and fans with his confrontational behavior online. While he undoubtedly left an everlasting mark as an innovator, his obsession with asserting his influence on social media platforms ultimately proved to be destructive for his career. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez has always been steeped in controversy and has left many questioning why he would destroy such a bright career ahead of him. In 2020, Lanez was riding the crest of success with his feature on Jack Harlow's What's Poppin', reaching #2 on the Billboard Hot 100, and his album The New Toronto 3 debuting at #2 on the Billboard 200. In the middle of all this, Lanez set an Instagram live record during his Quarantina radio show during the pandemic. However, the trajectory of Lanez's career took a sharp turn on July 12, 2020.
Did you call this nigga Lanez? Lanez?
When he was arrested on a felony gun charge while in the company of Megan Thee Stallion after attending a gathering at Kylie Jenner's house. Initially, reports suggested that Megan had sustained a foot injury from broken glass, but 3 days later, she changed her account, saying that she had been shot in the foot and that Lanez was the shooter. The public outcry was insane, with social media rallying behind Megan's claims. Lanez, however, maintained total radio...
Nigga, stop! Stop calling this nigga Lanez, bro. Stop calling this nigga Lanez, bro. Stop calling this nigga Lanez, bro. You know this nigga name, bro. You know this nigga name. Why is you calling this nigga Lanez, bro?
Silence regarding the allegations, opting instead to address the incident through veiled references in his album Daystar. Legal repercussions followed, with Lanez facing charges of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in October 2020. Despite the mounting legal pressure, Lanez's career appeared resilient as he continued to release music independently, gathering millions of streams and earning commendations from high-profile figures like LeBron James. Fans speculated that if he wasn't involved in all the controversy, Lanez could have rivaled the industry's top rappers and come out on top as one of the greats. Yet, as Lanez's trial unfolded, it raised more questions than answers, leaving the public grappling with uncertainties surrounding the incident. On July 12, 2020, the events at Kylie Jenner's residence took a dramatic turn involving Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and Kelsey Harris. Megan testified in court that she had initially concealed the truth from authorities, including lying about her injury out of fear. Her version of events unfolded with simplicity and made a lot of sense. An argument erupted, prompting Megan to exit the vehicle, where Tory, positioned in the passenger seat, allegedly fired a shot from 25 feet away, striking her in the back of the foot. However, he did it accidentally, and he expressed remorse before they all returned to the car, intending to drive Megan home. However, police intervened following reports of gunshots. Tory's decision not to testify left many questions unanswered, a move he would come to regret in hindsight. Kelsey, Megan's friend, provided further insight, claiming Tory's advances toward Kylie Jenner had incited tension. Megan, perturbed by Tory's reluctance to leave, embarked on a drive home with Kelsey, only to realize she had forgotten her slipper and returned to retrieve it. Upon the second departure, Tory allegedly joined them.
You know what's sad about this nigga though? Like, that nigga locked up. Everybody else living their lives. Just going nigga, it's cold, bro. It's cold. I don't know what happened. I don't like nigga, I wasn't there, only God knows. So, damn, like, that's real tough though. I don't know. Did this nigga get a verdict yet? Do we know how long this nigga gone? I'm just gonna say 10 years. This nigga's gone for 10 years, bro. That shit's crazy. Like, then he just have a kid. Sad, bro.
Them at Kylie's request. In the car, revelations of Tory and Megan's romantic involvement surfaced, shocking Kelsey, who had facilitated their initial connection. Kelsey disclosed feelings of betrayal, citing prior instances of Megan's duplicity in romantic matters. The intricate dynamics of this love triangle lay bare the roots of the ensuing altercation. Amidst the legal proceedings surrounding Tory Lanez's involvement in the shooting incident, key witnesses and testimonies presented a complex web of conflicting narratives. Kelsey's refusal to address the specifics of the altercation, despite being offered immunity from prosecution, added layers of intrigue to the case. Sean Kelly emerged as a pivotal eyewitness, recounting the events he observed from his balcony, but his testimony wouldn't count the darkness obscuring his ability to identify individuals by name. According to Kelly, the altercation escalated as Kelsey exited the back seat, initiating a physical altercation with Megan in the front seat. Kelly's testimony indicated that the muzzle flash from the firearm was closest to Kelsey, although his account was met with skepticism due to the lack of clear identification of the individuals involved. Following the incident, the long-standing friendship between Kelsey and Megan disintegrated, marking the end of a 7-year bond. Tory Lanez's attempts to reconcile with Kelsey through phone calls from jail fueled speculation and conjecture among observers. While some interpreted his apologies as an acknowledgement of personal indiscretions involving both women, others saw it as a tacit admission of guilt in the shooting. The ambiguity surrounding the events that transpired that night sparked a bunch of theories, ranging from Kelsey's potential involvement to Megan's accidental discharge of the firearm. However, the jury ultimately found Tory Lanez guilty, sentencing him to a decade behind bars. Despite the myriad interpretations and speculations, the legal conclusion underscored the gravity of the incident and its lasting ramifications on those involved. Tay-K.
I knew it.
In a chilling twist of fate, the very factors that propelled SoundCloud rapper Tay-K to fame became the catalyst for his downfall. On July 26, 2016, just weeks after his 16th birthday, Tay-K and a group of his friends.
Why you call that nigga Tay-K? You just said the nigga name right.
17-year-old dealer named Zachary Belotti. Tragically, the robbery went wrong when Ethan Walker, a friend and roommate of the dealer, was fatally shot during the altercation. During the police interrogation, Tay-K confessed to his involvement in the robbery, but denied pulling the trigger. Despite being placed on house arrest with an ankle monitor pending trial, Tay-K continued to engage with his fan base on social media platforms like SoundCloud. As the trial date loomed, and with no funds for legal representation, Tay-K's frustration with his house arrest reached a boiling point. In a now infamous tweet, he declared his defiance, saying that he would evade capture by law enforcement. Taking matters into his own hands, Tay-K embarked on a
This nigga was just a stupid kid, bro. And like, I'm not trying to give this nigga no leeway. I'm just saying this nigga's stupid. This nigga's stupid, bro. Like, I wish he had guidance, bro. Like, when you look into Tay-K case, bro, like he came from like different like foster homes and stuff like that, and it's just like, bro, it's just sad, bro. Like he just needed guidance. Like, I don't know, maybe he was trying to, you know, like keep up with the image, keep up with like what the rap be saying, bro. Listen, bro, if y'all into all that rap and trying to keep up with the image, bro. Nigga, I'm gonna tell y'all what everybody be telling me, bro. Nigga, that shit gonna leave you either dead or in jail, bro. So, nigga, be yourself. Like, if you not one of those, my nigga, don't act like one of those. Like, I ain't saying like you can't like be tough, but like, nigga, don't be like, nigga, ain't no nigga gonna kill me. Them niggas be dead in a week. Nigga, or like everybody gotta die, bro. It's just sad.
Dangerous spree, robbing a 65-year-old man at gunpoint in Arlington's Craven Park. His desperation for cash escalated further when he attempted to rob a cameraman, Mark Anthony Salvador, in a Chick-fil-A parking lot. And in a harrowing turn of events, Tay-K resorted to violence, fatally shooting Salvador before fleeing the scene. The relentless pursuit by law enforcement intensified as surveillance footage linked Tay-K to the murder. prompting a citywide manhunt for the rapper. Wanted posters bearing his face flooded the streets of San Antonio as authorities raced against time to apprehend the fugitive rapper. The rapper realized that his criminal escapades could be a source of some truly criminal content, and he turned it into a chilling marketing strategy. Seizing the opportunity presented by his wanted status, he flaunted his fugitive status on social media, sharing images and videos of his own wanted posters. On the notoriety surrounding his fugitive status, Tay-K released a track on SoundCloud titled
Hey, that shit's
Race,
still hard to this day.
which vividly
All the
recounted
thinking,
his
I
life
was
as a
thinking, you know,
fugitive,
action.
admitting to acts of robbery and violence committed while
what?
evading law enforcement.
Could be I was trying to beat the case, but I ain't beat that case, bitch. I did the race. Wait, oh my god, bro, that nigga, hey, he was on one. But I ain't beat that case, bitch. I did the race.
The music
Beat it
video
up
for the
while I
race
know it's
further
trying to
amplified
face.
Tay-K's infamy, depicting scenes of his life on the run. However, his reign as a fugitive came to an
That nigga was
abrupt
a vlogger,
end
too.
when he was apprehended by U.S. Marshals in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Despite being incarcerated, Tay-K's tale captivated audiences worldwide, propelling the race to meteoric success, amassing hundreds of millions of views on YouTube and securing a spot on the Billboard Hot 100. The allure of the rapper's life extended beyond music, sparking a movement with the hashtag Free, supported by prominent figures in the rap community. Despite signing a lucrative $700,000 record deal, Tay-K's newfound fame was overshadowed by the harsh reality of his legal troubles. In 2019, he was convicted of murder and multiple counts of aggravated robbery, receiving a staggering 55-year prison sentence. While Tay-K's downfall was ultimately a consequence of his criminal actions, his story underscores the complex relationship between rap music and societal norms. The glorification of violence and criminal behavior in rap lyrics often blurs the line between artistry and reality, with audiences sometimes
That
hunting
nigga
for
had talent,
authenticity
though.
at the
I can't
expense
lie.
of ethical considerations. In the end, Tay-K destroyed his career in pursuit of fame and fortune.
Well, he probably can still rap for. Y'all think he can still rap from the cell? Like, I'm Lil Tay-K, I got 55 years. Nigga, like, nigga, that shit might go crazy.
Which
Hold
never
on.
came. Superstar Pride.
This nigga.
Superstar Pride had a meteoric rise in the rap scene, but it was quickly followed by a swift and ironic downfall. You might remember catching a glimpse of Superstar Pride back in 2023 when his track Painting Pictures made waves on TikTok. But here's the twist. It wasn't the song itself that grabbed headlines, but rather Pride's eccentric mullet-style haircut. The interesting bit was that his song had actually been out since 2020, silently waiting for its moment. It had to wait for 2 years until a live mic performance video failed to make a splash on YouTube. Then, in February 2023, Pride thought about spreading his fan base and dropped a TikTok featuring a snippet of the music video. It's safe to say that the internet exploded. 10 million views on the first clip and over 40 million on the second. But here's where it gets wild. People weren't going crazy for his music. They were fixated on the rapper's iconic hair. Soon, a viral trend emerged. Fans mimicked Pride's video with absurd objects taped to the back of their heads. The memes were everywhere. And just when you think you've seen it all, someone goes and straps an entire airplane to their head for the trend.
That's real.
There's no denying that the opening line is infectious. Mama Don't Worry became an earworm, propelling the song to a staggering 160 million streams on
I forgot
Spotify
that song
and
was
over
dope.
30 million
Mama
views on
Don't
YouTube.
Worry.
Painting Picture?
Wait, hold on. It's like, Mama, don't worry. I think it's like, I'm a gangster. Something, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot it.
Skyrocketed to the 25th spot on the Billboard Hot 100, sparking a frenzy among major labels fighting against each other to sign Superstar Pride. In a bold move, he joined forces with Steve Stout and his indie powerhouse, United Masters. Despite offers hovering around the $3 million mark, Pride stood firm, demanding a cool $5 million. The label said they just couldn't hire him for that much money.
Why did he
but
say
the artist
words?
refused to compromise.
Label.
He should be taking the deal, but the record label would later count their blessings that he didn't. Pride's ego proved to be his Achilles heel. And 3 weeks post-rejection from United Masters, headlines around the TikTok star took a grim turn. But the world should have seen this coming after hearing his lyrics in Painting Pictures.
When I'm quiet, I be thinking back a lot. Ain't staying their feelings.
In an ironic twist of fate, the Mississippi rapper found himself facing murder charges in Panola County. The victim was named Marcus Wheatley, a 20-year-old barber known to many as Superstar Pride's hair sculptor. According to Wheatley's grandmother, Pride stormed into their home and unleashed gunfire in the backyard, snuffing out Wheatley's life. The rapper is now behind bars, denied bail, with no trial date in sight. Instead of getting his barber a raise for literally being the reason he skyrocketed to fame on social media,
he raised his pipe on the butt. I knew he ain't say that.
Superstar decided to destroy his career in one.
Oh, nah, nigga, that was just me thinking crazy. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a skull emoji for the death of these niggas' careers. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all boys and girls next video. Also, let me know if y'all think they left any rappers out. I love y'all. Stay safe, and I'll see y'all next video. We out.